Hi, and welcome to today's show. In today's show, we are going to lube and tune this crossbow up for its first shoot. Yes, I'm looking forward to that. We'll be right back, right after this. Hi, and welcome to Utah Crossbow Hunter. Howdy, ma'am. Howdy, partner. Like I said in today's show, we are going to be lubing up the strings, the rails on this crossbow, and putting a couple of drops of oil here and there. So what am I using? I'm going to be using this Scorpion Ventum. I'm going to give you a better shot of it here. I've never used this stuff before. It's still in the package. So let's open it up and get to work. So first thing, well, let's see. We will do the Scorpion Venom polymetric bowstring fluid, lubricates, coats, and cleaners for superior bow performance. So let's pop this open. Get that backing out of here. Odor-free, waterproofing, bowstring fluid. Let's see, instructions. Push down on applicator tip to release the lubricant and on the application pad, slightly squeeze the bottle, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Let's get this stuff out of here. All right. It's already on the pad. Fantastic. Okay. Well, this is going to be a lot of fun. So, where do you start? I don't know. Just pick a spot. I'll start on these back strings over here. And just put a little bit down. I'll do this bottom one. I'm just going to kind of rub it in there a little bit. Same thing here. Rub it in. Really lubed up. They say at the factory they shot it, supposedly, but I have no idea. Now, usually you don't put oil and wax or wax on your silver strings or whatever you call it, the outer coating string, but according to the instructions, you put a little bit on. So we'll do that. Get the bottom one. It ain't easy getting this stuff on. I'm just going to put some on my fingertip here and get around in here. It is a little bit easier putting it on your fingertip. Get it all really in there. Okay, so now let's do the other side. I don't know how much is in here. But it's, let me just put on my fingertip here for this one, for this top one. We'll see how thing to do with it. Put a little bit over here. Yeah, down the string there. Okay, now for the shooting string. Yeah, I'm just going to put some on my fingertip. Get it in there. I think that this will be a lot better than wax. The wax, you really got to rub it in. This here will soak into the string. And then we'll put a little bit around the whatever you call them. My mind just went totally blank. But oh well. So we'll put a little bit around here. Get it soaked in there. It'll probably come to my mind later on. But you guys can see I'm just rubbing it in really good. Get it on that string. Not over lubricating it, but just get enough on there. And now for the server string. The server string is always the hardest because of the way it sits over the rail and the bumpers. You rub it in there. And what I'm going to do is I'll let it sit there for, I don't know, 24 hours or something for me. So it really gets in there and it soaks in. Okay, now we will do the Scorpion Venom Rail Lube. I'll do some now, and then prior to shooting, we'll put a little bit more on the rails. Again, the rails are not easy because you got to try and get back up in there. I will just dab a little bit on the finger, rub it into the rail, get back as far as we can. I still got some on my finger. I'll go ahead and do this side. Put a little bit on my finger again. And get back as far I probably should get a cotton swab. You can go grab a cotton swab. Be right back. Okay. So I'm going to put a little bit on the cotton swab, just a little bit. It's just a little double in cotton swab. They can get down in there. And I'm going to go all the way back here the best that I can. Let me do the other side here too. Just back to the trigger housing. There we go. That's all done. Now, I just got regular synthetic gun oil. Lubricates, cleans, and protects. It's birchwood casey. It's stuff I use on my my guns. clean with. And I'm going to put a little bit, just a little bit, a drop in my trigger housing, or my safety and stuff. I'm just going to put a drop. Oh, that was too much of a drop. I'm going to let it sit there for a minute. Want to take a drink? So that kind of works down in there. And then I'm just going to put a drop on each side of my pulleys. Whatever. Blank, it goes blank. But again, it's going to put a drop around there on both sides. Let that soak in a little bit. Just a drop there. You know, it says a drop. It's never just a drop. All right, let's just turn this over and do the same thing on this side. Just let it work its way in there. And everything is lubed up. And ready to go. So I'm going to let everything set. The reason I'm going to let it set for like 24 hours at least. It's going to be probably a couple more days before I actually get out and shoot. But everything will be lubed up. Strings will be done. And it'll soak in there a little bit. It's going to make everything last a whole lot longer and be nicer. The housing, the trigger housing, will slide down the rail a little bit better. It helps with moisture and letting the moisture get in there. All right, so yeah, I'm excited. But I'm hoping the weather, according to the weather, by Friday, well, today is Tuesday. By Friday, it's supposed to be a lot better. It's a little cold, breezy, possibility of more rain and some snow coming in tonight. And you guys know I don't take my equipment out in that type of weather. I don't, unless I'm going to an actual hunt. Then I'll take it out in that weather and do my best to keep it dry as much as possible. So, alrighty. So that's what I got. So remember, hit that subscribe button. Just keep up to date. Everybody keep up to date on everything. And if you haven't seen any of the previous videos on my arrows, my chronograph, the Grumman chronograph, the omega-3 sight that I'm still kind of tossing around in my head a little bit. If you haven't seen those, go back and take a look at those. It's all part of this series that we're doing, the whole thing. Especially the arrows. You definitely want to go back and look at those, look at the weights that we're working with. You'll want to do that. Spoiler alert, I am not going to be able to use my Grumman chronograph in the first few rounds of the shoot because it has to be at 20 yards or more. So we will, when we go to sight in, we will be using it then. We'll definitely use it on that because I want to use it. So yeah. So again, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, leave me a comment, and all that kind of good stuff. And of course, share this with your family, friends, and your worst enemy. All right, enough of that. So remember, we're looking at 2,000 subscribers. We need those 2,000 subscribers to help my son out. He's really looking. He really, really wants to get out there, and I really want to get him out there. Get some more equipment, so I get more of the doghouse. Yeah, because the doghouse is not fun. So again, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. You guys really mean a lot to me out there, and I enjoy your comments. And I hope you see my last video on comments. I think it was my last video. I don't know. Again, these episodes are dedicated to my son, and see you on the next episode of Utah Crossbow Hunter. Shoot you.